So swallowing consists of two parts. You have the oral phase and the pharyngeal phase. Some people aren't affected either way. Some people have difficulty chewing but can swallow like a champ. Some people can chew like crazy, but the swallowing is impacted. So we talk about both areas. If somebody's having difficulty chewing, we focus more on the magic bullet, the cutting up of the food, realizing that we've all chewed our food a certain number of times and then we go ahead and swallow. But if you can't move the food around your mouth, you need to chew more so that you can safely swallow. People who cough on liquid need to understand that that's not going to kill you. You're not we all aspirate, we all penetrate. It happens to us all the time. So if you cough a little bit and you're using the single sip chin down and you're still coughing, we'll thicken it a little bit. We'll move through the continuum with you. But if you are chewing up your food and you're swallowing it and you're doing okay and you're holding your weight, then we know we have you in a good place. So your chewing may change. It might be better in the morning than at night because you are fatiguing as the day goes on. If you take a nap, your dinner could be good to go. Your chewing could be strong again, and let's go. We don't recommend exercising the mouth. Sometimes speech therapists will say, let's do oral motor exercises. Not appropriate for ALS. We don't want you to fatigue out those little muscles. We'd rather see you use them for chewing and talking. So we have the oral phase, we have the pharyngeal phase. So if somebody's having trouble swallowing in the pharyngeal phase, then it does become a textural issue. We want to make sure you're safe. We don't want you eating steak and things like that, or bread. Nothing large enough to occlude your airway, because that will be a problem. Everyone in the house should be familiar with the Heimlich. Nobody should be scared to use it because people do choke. And what happens is when you swallow a bite that's too big, you're swallowing it and your epiglottis cannot return. And that's why people can't breathe, because there's something literally stuck. Not the water, not the juice, but a real piece of food. So when somebody does a Heimlich, that pushes this out and then you're free again. So it's important for a patient to understand that if you're coughing a little on liquids, it's different from when you're coughing and you're really stuck with food. And that's why we talk about setting your plate up so well, so that you don't have those huge bites that you're not going to be able to handle in your mouth in order to swallow safely.